Hi guys, this is going to be a tutorial on the Thumbflap shadow, which looks like that. And the Thumbflap shadow is a pretty simple trick. Obviously, it's a variation of the shadow, and for this trick, you're going to need to know how to do the shadow and a Thumbflap charge. So I have a tutorial on the shadow, but I think you can figure out the Thumbflap charge by yourself. So let's get started. For the starting position for this trick, you're going to want most of the weight of the pen facing away from the back of your hand, and you're going to pinch your fingers together with the tip of your thumb at the first knuckle of your pointer finger, and the pen goes right in there. Again, this is the center line, and most of the weight should be that way. So for the start of this trick, you're going to have your hand like this, just the pen pointing straight up, and then you're going to drop your hand to the side. So just kind of roll your wrist, do a wrist rolling motion, so it'll come down, and then you'll turn your wrist back like that. So just down, back, and then once you've done this motion, the pen should be at about right here. And that is the pen, the tip will be right below your pointer finger, and it will be rotating this way. So at this point, you're going to open up these two fingers that you previously had closed. You're going to take your thumb, bring it out here, then you're going to kind of duck it down, kind of making a ramp. So just bend your thumb, and it will naturally kind of like ramp up off of this. So it'll come in contact with your thumb, then it'll come up, and it will be on top of your pointer and thumb fingers. So you ramp it, and it's up here. And at this point, I just leave these two fingers open because it doesn't really matter. You can close them, but then you're just going to have to open them up later. So I recommend just keeping it open. So it'll ramp up, it'll do half of a rotation, then it'll just fall right back down into the opening between your fingers. So that's pretty much it. At this point, you can just like link it to another trick, I guess. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Just gonna go over it one more time. Start off, thumb in the first knuckle, pen most of the weight that way, roll your wrist that down and then back up. The pen will rotate naturally, then you open up these fingers, bend your thumb over, the pen will continue rotating. It will do half of a rotation on top of your hand, and then fall right back into your thumb flap, where you can repeat it. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole trick. It's very easy. You can probably pick it up in about 30 minutes. So yeah, just to give credit where credit is due, this trick was shown to me by Jackie Mackey in one of his videos, so I will link that in the description in case you want to check that out. But yeah, I'm not sure if he came up with it or not, but he's the one that I first saw it from. So yeah, that's going to be the tutorial on the fingerless, the thumb flap shadow. But yeah, if you thought that this video was helpful, please leave a like. As always, leave any suggestions in the comment section down there, and I'll see you guys in the next video.